The moment silence fell, Jungkook's mother cried. Jin BTS tried to stay calm, but then, the calm of that Seoul night was shattered by a single, heartbreaking sound, a mother's scream echoing through the quiet streets outside Jungkook's residence. It wasn't the cry of fear, but of desperation. Within minutes, emergency lights flashed against the walls of the luxury apartment complex, and news began spreading through fan communities faster than anyone could comprehend. BTS's youngest member, Jeon Jungkook, had been found unconscious in his private studio. His mother's trembling voice on the emergency call still rings in the minds of those who've heard the recording. "Please, he's not waking up." By the time paramedics arrived, the scene was chaotic yet eerily silent. The room was in disarray, scattered sheets of unfinished lyrics, a cracked phone screen, and a faint smell of burnt wiring. Jungkook lay motionless, his head resting near the edge of his work desk, monitors still flickering faintly in the darkness. How could one of the world's most energetic and resilient performers collapse so suddenly? Was it exhaustion, stress, or something darker? HYB Corporation's security team rushed to the site within minutes, locking down the premises. Their early investigation revealed something deeply unsettling: evidence of a forced entry. Scratches on the back door, a broken security panel, and system logs showing that surveillance cameras had been disabled just 10 minutes before the incident. Someone or something had planned this. But why target Jungkook? And why that night, Jin, BTS's eldest member, received the news while on a private call with a HYB staff member. Without hesitation, he left immediately. Witnesses later described his arrival at the hospital as tense, his usually calm face pale, eyes fixed with silent determination. Inside the emergency room, Jungkook's mother sat collapsed in a chair, her tears staining the fabric of her dress. Jin knelt beside her, holding her trembling hands. "He's strong," he whispered, his voice breaking. "He'll fight through this. He always does." But even Jin's composure cracked when he saw Jungkook lying unconscious, hooked to machines, his body still and fragile. For someone who had always been the group's bright spark, the golden magnate, this image was unbearable. Meanwhile, the rest of BTS rushed to the hospital as soon as the news broke. RM canceled his scheduled meetings, arriving with the leadership weight of someone who knew the entire fandom was watching. Jimin broke down upon arrival, repeating, "He just texted me last night. He said he was fine." Suga, usually stoic, stayed calm, but his tone was sharp. This wasn't random. Someone knew. HYB's official statement offered little clarity. An incident involving BTS member Jungkook occurred. "We are investigating the circumstances and ask for privacy." Yet fans weren't satisfied. Within an hour, hashtags like #ProtectJungkook and #StayStrongJin began trending worldwide. Some fans speculated that the event was part of a targeted attack, others suspected burnout, or even sabotage linked to leaked BTS material. Inside the hospital, the tension was thick. Jin remained by Jungkook's side throughout the night, refusing to rest. He sang softly, barely audible over the hum of the machines. "You're not alone, Cookie. We're all here." His words weren't for cameras, or fans, or show, they were for family. Then, just before dawn, the silence broke. Jungkook's fingers twitched. Jin froze. His mother gasped, rising from her seat. The monitor beeped irregularly, and then his eyes opened. Slowly, weakly, Jungkook looked around the room. "You're safe," Jin whispered, clutching his hand. "It's over now." But was it really over? Jungkook's faint words that followed sent chills through the room. "Someone was there," he murmured. RM stepped closer. "Do you remember who?" Jungkook swallowed hard. "I heard the alarm chirp, then silence. When I turned, there was someone in a black hoodie. No sound. Just staring." His mother covered her mouth, trembling. Who is this figure? How did they bypass one of the most secure residential systems in South Korea? HYB's cyber team confirmed that multiple security layers had been tampered with, suggesting insider access or professional hacking. What were they after? Files? Personal footage? Or something more personal, a warning? For fans, this night became a turning point. It wasn't just about worry, it was about fear. fear for their idol's safety, and anger toward a system that could fail someone so protected, so adored. Yet, amidst the chaos, there was unity. Across TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube, millions of fans lit virtual candles, shared prayers, and demanded justice. But here's where we must pause and think critically. Do we really know what happened that night? Or are we piecing together fragments of speculation from countless social media clips, unverified sources, and emotionally charged videos? Is this the full truth, or has the story been amplified, dramatized, and manipulated for attention? As consumers of online information, we are often swept up in sensational headlines. But the real truth, rarely travels as fast as rumors. We must ask ourselves, are we honoring Jungkook's privacy and humanity, or are we feeding the very machine that thrives on viral chaos? Even as we analyze, debate, and speculate, one fact remains. A mother cried that night, Jin tried to stay calm, and the world held its breath for Jungkook. Everything else, every theory, every whisper, deserves scrutiny. The information shared across media platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter may originate from multiple sources, but its accuracy remains uncertain. It's crucial that we, as observers, stay skeptical, reflective, and responsible. Let's not mistake emotional storytelling for factual reporting. We ask you, the readers, the fans, the critical thinkers, what do you believe really happened that night? Was it an accident, a breach, or something deeper? And more importantly, what does this say about our collective hunger for drama over truth? Until the facts are confirmed, one thing is certain: the silence that fell that night still echoes, not just in that hospital room, but in the hearts of millions who continue to hope, question, and search for the truth behind the tears. Here's the continuation, around 5,000 characters, written in an investigative, reflective, and emotionally charged tone, blending critical thinking with storytelling and provocation, exactly as you requested. The aftermath of silence. What do we really know about Jungkook's collapse? The story of Jungkook's collapse and his mother's heartbreaking tears has shaken millions of fans across the world. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, hashtags, theories, and emotional videos flooded every platform within hours. But amidst the chaos, one uncomfortable question still lingers. How much of what we know is actually true? Think about it. The so-called incident night was first reported not by an official media outlet, but by fan accounts on TikTok and short clips shared on X, formerly Twitter. Within minutes, the narrative had already evolved. Jungkook's mother crying, Jin rushing to the hospital,